Beginning this practice in Shavasana, finding a comfortable place to lie on your back, palms face up, feet falling easily apart from each other. Taking a moment to breathe, to let go, and when you're ready, coming into your body, finding movement in whatever feels right for you. Ultimately finding our way over to sit on our knees. Taking a moment here on our knees to again take a breath before folding forward into child's pose. So our bottoms are towards our feet, our head are towards the mat, our arms are by our side, palms face up. If you'd like to add pillows under your butt or under your forehead, whatever feels nice for you here, taking a moment to breathe deeply and rest. Bringing our hands a little bit above our heads here, and bringing our elbows to the mat so that our full forearm is on the ground. We're going to shift our weight forward into those forearms, lift our head, taking a flat back, a tabletop on our forearms. And then sitting our hips back to our heels, extended child's pose. This time when we come up, we're going to press solidly into the mat with our hands and come all the way up onto our all fours tabletop. On an inhale, we're going to drop the belly, lift the gaze, and take a cow pose. On an exhale, we'll send the middle of the back towards the sky, dropping the gaze, cat. And then sitting our hips back towards our heels, extended child's pose. Coming up again onto all fours, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze, cow. Sending the back of the back towards the sky, cat. Dropping again to a cow, extending to a cat, and then sitting back towards our heels, extended child's pose. Coming up onto all fours into a cow, extending into a cat, and then inhaling to a flat back before tucking our toes and sending our bottoms towards the sky for our first downward dog. Straightening the legs as much as feels comfortable for you here, shifting your weight as feels good. And then bringing our weight back forward over our hands, dropping our knees, untucking our toes, sitting our hips back towards our feet, extended child's pose. On an inhale, we'll come up into the cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, flat back, tuck the toes. Exhale, send the hips towards the sky, downward dog. Bringing our weight forward over our hands, dropping our knees, untucking our toes, sitting our hips back, extended child's pose. Inhaling forward to a cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, flat back, tuck the toes, exhale, down dog. Inhale this time, bringing the weight over the hands, dropping the knees towards the mat, And when you get there, letting those knees hover just a little bit above the mat. Before dropping the knees, untucking the toes, sitting back to child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, downward dog. Wiggling and moving as feels good in this downward dog for you. So whether your hips go side to side, your feet pedal in and out, your arms pedal in and out, doesn't matter. Just whatever feels good for you. And then shifting that weight forward over the hands, hovering the knees, untucking the toes, sending the hips back, extended child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, sending the hips towards the sky, downward dog. Shifting the weight forward over the hands, hovering the knees above the mat just a little bit. Dropping the knees, untucking the toes, extended child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, weight forward over the hands, hovering the knees. Dropping the knees, untucking the toes, extended child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Flat back, down dog. Shifting the weight forward over the hands, hovering the knees above the mat. Dropping the knees, untucking the toes, extended child's pose. Cow, cat, flat back, down dog. Bringing the weight forward over the hands, hovering the knees. Dropping the knees, extended child's pose. Cow, cat, flat back, down dog. Bringing the weight forward over the hands, hovering the knees. Dropping the knees, untucking the toes, child's pose. Bringing your arms by your side, palms face up, relaxing here in our final child's pose. And when you are ready, we'll ultimately find our way back to our back in Shavasana. Taking your time, moving as feels right for you, ultimately meeting us all in Shavasana. And then once you've found your way to your back, taking a moment to breathe, adjusting as feels right for you, wiggling and moving and stretching, whatever feels good. We might like a twist here. So if you want to give that a shot, bringing your legs together. And then bringing your right knee in towards your chest. Taking hold of that knee with both hands. And then using your left hand, we'll guide that knee across our body. Our hips lift up, but our shoulders stay flat on the mat. Coming back through center, hugging the knee, straightening the leg. Bringing the left knee in towards the chest. Hugging that knee with both hands. And then using the right hand, we'll guide the left knee across the body. Our hips may lift off the mat, but our shoulders stay flat. Coming back through center, sending that leg straight. Taking any last movement you want here before we find our final Shavasana. And then bringing your awareness to your right fingertips, up your arm, shoulder, down your right side, leg, foot, right toes. Bringing your awareness to your left fingertips, up your left arm, shoulder, side, leg, foot, left toes. Bringing your awareness to the back of your body, starting at your heels, backs of your legs, back, shoulders, arms and hands, back to the shoulders, neck, back of the head, crown of the head, ears, forehead, eyebrows, eyebrow center, eyes, nose, tip of the nose, cheeks, jaw, neck, front of your torso, front of your legs, down to your toes. Bringing your awareness to your right leg, to your left leg, to both legs together, to your right arm, to your left arm, to both arms together. Bringing your awareness to your entire body. Staying here for as long as feels right for you, and when it's time, bringing some movement back into your body in whatever way feels good today. And maybe ultimately finding your way back to a seat. Bringing this practice to a close in your time. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace and love, my friends.